Eages here. Today we're going to do a little something different. Sorry, I was paranoid of whether I shut the door. Got a street lamp right in front of the crib, so it's like, it doesn't keep you up at night, but it's nice because like you can enjoy the front yard at nighttime. Alright, this is where I gotta be cautious. Sometimes there's cats. There's a lot of cats in the neighborhood. My cat was one of the stray cats. You don't want to, He's a little boy. He gets out. But, alright. There's no one out here. It's early. We're out early. I don't have to be at work for another hour. Crack the monster. Let's go. Let's go down our spooky street, guys. Yeah, I should fix this camera mount. I wanted to show everything. Dude, let's go back here. So this is the old high school we used to loiter at. I had friends that went here. Friends that passed also. Yeah, I never went here myself. I was forced to go to the Presbyterian school on and off. It was a weird life. It was such an interesting life, dude. Oh, let me stop that seatbelt alarm too. It was just such an interesting life, dude. Like, I'm so grateful. I have a lot of gratitude. And I'm struggling with the death of my friend. I don't think he was experiencing or expressing gratitude that day. Because my buddy who passed was here for my whole life, man. I can't do this. This is too hard. It's like a lumberjack at dawn. It's too hard. You get it because of morning wood? There was a little critter there. That wasn't a raccoon. That was like a fucking... What the fuck was that? I saw the corner of my eye alongside the car. Something fuzzy running. That's why I was looking over to the side here. And it was definitely a fucking animal. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not doing well. I'm so grateful for the weird existence I've had. Right? And I'm just thinking like... Yeah, there's no one here. I'm just going all around the road. Good morning. It's your friendly neighborhood loser Eages here. I'm struggling with the death of my very close friend. Alright, yeah. Let's stop the seatbelt alarm. Wow, the back gate is open. They've always closed that for years. Okay. Alright. Oh, they filled it in. Okay. I was like, why can't you turn there? It used to be not a roundabout. It used to just be like a curb that had two ways, you know. And I'm sorry, I'm explaining something you can't even see. But this right here, guys, I think, no, back there, the street we were just back driving on, that's where I learned how to like varial flip and stuff. You can't see because the phone is like in the middle. But this is the local high school where we used to just fucking loiter. I never even went to this high school. People thought I went to the high school because clean up into adulthood, we'd loiter here. Not because I'm a fucking, like, creepy pedophile or anything, but because, like, we were still in high school, and then we graduated high school, and that was the skateboard spot. There's not much. Some ledges, a 2-set, a 5-set. Now for BMX, there's plenty of stuff to do. Here's our spooky road, you guys. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Alright, now let's go through this back way. There's lots of wildlife here. I do like that street. There's lots of wildlife here, but as some people in the mid-30s, I'm 36. I'm sorry, I'm trying to articulate my thoughts, but I'm tired and I'm sad. Whew. So the woods over there, I've talked about in a few videos about being creepy and interesting. Each year there's less trees, you know? So it's like kinda sad, and it's kinda like I'm one of the fairies from Fern Gully, and I gotta save the fucking commune. So in the future, dude, see, all the lights are off, dude. No, nothing's open right now. This is kind of creepy. I like it. In the future, I gotta clean my car properly. There's some trash to the side that you guys can't see here. I gotta use my GoPro. Even if I have to change the camera angle manually, I gotta use my GoPro for this shit. Because it just has the proper angle. I have a 5-year-old Samsung phone, and it does have the wide angle lens, and it has like the 3 lenses, or the 6 lenses, I should say. No, I think it's 5 lenses and a camera flash LED. But anyway, it should be able to capture more of a wide angle, and the screen orientation is like locked in this. You should be able to flip your phone sideways and film like that. And why isn't the camera not facing me? Because I don't have to go to work yet. I'm up early. My depression is killing me. I've always been like a little sad, or glamorized dark or fucked up things. But now that I've lost someone so close to me, it's like not glamorous or artistic. It's just sad, and I can't cope. That's my fucking brother, man. Before I even start talking about that too much, you guys, I can't live without him. Yeah, it's a cute little street. I never gone down that street. This town is so big, it goes all the way over to like the next area code or whatever. And but I grew up over here by these ghetto parts. I shouldn't say ghetto parts, but it's you gotta know how to walk, you gotta know how to talk, you can get robbed and shit. You know? I've got some wild stories from up here. There's a supper club. I don't know if it's still here. I don't know. Let's keep driving. Alright, so to the right there, the building that was just on the right, because, you know, it's just out of frame because of the shitty camera. The building just on the right there is an apartment next to a smoke shop. And I used to know these filthy juggalo lesbians that smelled like ferret pee. They had cats and ferrets. And you open the door to the apartment. Oh my god. And you know, obviously I'm an ally and I'm not homophobic, but imagine like the nastiest shaved head overweight juggalo lesbians. Yeah. They were nice people. They were just, I don't know, they had too many pets and like it was dirty. That's about the gist of it. But every so often my guy would be out of weed and I'd be like, oh, who's got weed? You know, like, and I was like, my ex-girlfriend's sister knows those chicks that live in front of the strip mall or whatever. I was like, let me just hit, but then I would be like, all right, cool, thanks. Like, you know, because that's how weed is. Like, if your guy's out, you call a friend, and then their guy might help you out. Or, oh, hang on, I got a buddy who just picked up last week, and he'll give you a 3.5 or a 7 out of his personal. You know what I mean? So, like, it's like that as a community. So it often would put me in places and at weird times, and like, bro, I'm telling you, like 3 in the morning on the fucking tattooed juggalo shit with the fucking dude. Oh man. Like, Insane Clown Posse is cool. Their fans are wild, bro. But I will have to say, juggalos may smell bad, but a lot of them are nice. There was a time where I was in Detroit at Comic-Con late at night on a trolley. Okay? And a couple of men approached me and were like talking about like, man, you got a nice watch. It was like a plastic digital watch. I don't know why they thought it was fancy. Like, and I'm not a guy who wears a watch. Like, once smartphones came out, I just had the phone with me and I look at the time, right? I used to wear a watch. So anyway, I thought I was just gonna get jumped for like the $5 I had. And then I noticed, because there was like I don't know if it was a reunion, because I think they're still touring, but it was like a ICP reunion show thing. Oh, what's that place? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's Klein's Nursery, the German plant place. I forgot, it's so small, it's just in the middle of this town. I'm gonna turn around and show it to you guys. What the fuck was I even talking about? I can't remember. It seemed important at the time. Now this Taco Bell is not the main Taco Bell. We're actually on the far side of the town now. Oh man, that used to be a rundown Chinese buffet. And see, here, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Every town has its equivalent, but let's say, like, there's the Taco Bell back over where I started my journey, and that's the one that's close to where I grew up at my parents' house, and I would hit that one up. But since we were always cruising the town and doing hooligan stuff and acquiring different strains of weed to try, we would often end up at this Taco Bell as well. Oh shit, that changed. That restaurant right there used to be one of the most notorious. Okay, you know the Chum Bucket and the Krusty Krab, and they have a rivalry? That restaurant there, it was like the Chum Bucket. And they would have, okay, that was, I'll tell you in a second after I show you the thing I'm driving by. Oh yeah, it didn't switch cameras anyway. This little plant nursery is awesome, dude. And it's just in the middle of this neighborhood. There's one thing I like about growing up in the gentrified Victorian neighborhood. Well, it's not even a neighborhood, it's a sprawling city. Like, there's the downtown, which has large city-like blocks. And it's pretty sizable. Right? But within all of the plots of neighborhood houses around here, you're liable to find another industrial building. So I don't know how it's coded or whatever. I don't know anything about that type of shit. But what I do know is it'll be like house, 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 house. And there could be like a convenience store, or like, no, it doesn't have to be a hood thing, like a convenience store or a tobacco shop or a cell phone store. But you'd be driving through like a regular ass neighborhood just like this. And then all of a sudden there's like a building and it's like a factory or a store or a place to hang out or a place to get your hair cut or a groovy ass restaurant just bloop right there. The moon is ominous looking. See, look, here we are. See, that's what I just said. Here's this big building here. I think it's a church or a school. One of these schools had a good skate spot. Yeah, I think it's a school. Just a cool, big-ass fucking old brick building. A huge one. Oh my goodness. I think that was the middle school. I think they're shutting it down and moving it. And they might turn that building into something else. From what I've heard. If that's the right middle school I'm thinking of. But that's a big brick building. Here's another massive brick building. This one I think is another school, but this is like a private school. Dude, I really need to... Dude, I had no idea there's like an underground thing and like parking and stuff there. That's wild. Oh, that's a beautiful Victorian house too. So I need to do these with my GoPro. I don't even know how you get into that parking lot. Uphill. Oh, that's such a beautiful building. Let's turn right again. You can barely see it to the right. And it's not like we're even running out of time yet. So, I'm going to turn around. Turn around. Every time you turn around, I sniff your butt crack. No, I saw one of those YouTube confession videos, and the kid was like, low-key, fam, the teacher bent over, and I stuck my face in there, and she was bad. And I was like, bro, that's a crime. You see this badass building here? That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to do some of this car filming without being, like, seeming sus, by the way, because it's fucking 4 a.m. But yeah, I gotta do some of these cool videos with my GoPro because, one, the quality and frame rate, two, the angle and the capture. I can set it up to, I could do the standard wide without the fisheye effect. And then, like, if that captures everything, I don't have to do the super wide. And then I won't get that, like, fisheye effect. Oh, wow. There used to be a lot more businesses here. That place has been there forever. There's a Dairy Queen Orange Julia's here. And it's a little shack. And there's, like, the fire station. Bro, oh, man. Okay, hang on. This is, like, the more ghetto part. Hang on, let's see if I can find the street. It's gotta be here. It's gotta be here. I don't know why that guy was trying to come out. Yeah, dude. Okay, hang on. You wanna see some ghetto shit? Dude. I was banging this chick that lived on this street. Bro. No, the apartments are kinda nice. But the old ass 1800s houses that they split, that some yokel who's not really a handyman, he's not really like a contractor or a fucking he doesn't know what's going on, but he took it upon himself to split that house into two apartments, or some of them are just like really big and they cut them down the middle and that's like a duplex. Yeah. But the thing is, those people are not like construction workers. They're not even like shitty ass slumlords. They don't know how to fucking fix that stuff. So like, some of those apartments are weird, son. I've been in a lot of these old houses that have been chopped up into like multiple apartments. And sometimes it's just not done properly and it looks weird. And it's weird looking and it feels weird. And that's a result of, by the way, place on the right, you used to buy cigarettes without the tax from the city. Oh my god, my stomach hurts, man. Yeah, here's some of the main stretch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down that street too. Yeah, this is, and just up here on the right was the Gothic nightclub. Slow down a little bit here. That was where we would have, yep. Look at this shit. And it's so wild now. That's where we would have our little night. It was awesome. We would go there and, all the locals would stomp their feet and we'd spin the industrial music. It was always a punk rock place or a goth place. And hang on, I think my lens. Oh yeah, I forgot about that place. I've always loved skating around here. This is like 100-year-old cafe here. They have decent ice cream. And maybe that's why my guts hurt, man. I had ice cream last night. The tavern on the corner is one of my favorites, but I don't know if they closed it or. Oh, dude, it's completely gutted. It's completely gutted. Let's go down by the parking pit. There's that big brewery, that big rock building over there. And this is where they have the farmers market. Wow, they have like a thing there that you drive over. That's like a sensor, or maybe you don't drive over it. It's like a gate that's on the ground. But this used to be just like a main road behind these businesses. I think they locked that shit down because this is where the farmers market is. Look at the thing. You see the thing? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. But I'm not gonna drive over it. I don't think I'm supposed to drive over it. It says lock closed. Yeah. But it's cool. I'm gonna go back there by the riverfront. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I couldn't get over to the main parking pit. Normally you just drive down here. Oh yeah, go from the other side. Yo, I gotta do these videos with my GoPro. And I'm gonna go past the tavern instead of the casino. There's some really cool apartments and nightlife here. If I was fucking 15 years younger, there's the bar that, oh, they did close. Oh man, they closed Vern's Tavern. Oh, another cool ass salon. Bro, I gotta get my hair done. There's some like Mexican food, Dominican food, and a sushi place right here. There's like a pub and a, you know. There's also this apartment with the Jimmy John's in it. I shit you not. And then that's the parking pit down there. That's what I was talking about. So maybe this is a one-way, so there's no left turn. So we got to go straight. Oh, my stomach hurts, man. Shit. I might have to. Oh, okay, that's like a place with kilns where you fire clay. That's an old-timey barber shop. Yeah, let's go around the back, son. Oh yeah, that's right. There's an auditorium and a theater here where the old library was. Oh wait. I'm in the same spot. I think, no, that's not a one-way. That's the one thing about these old towns. You get kind of like, there's one way here, one way there. Ah, screw it. I wanted to go that back way and show off some more stuff, but we're going to just go straight. There's the parking garage that big muscle guy in some of my stories chased me and almost killed me. Yeah. We're just cruising. Thanks for watching, man. Double tap that screen. Hit like, buddy. That moon is intense. Well, that's not the moon. That's the street. I started to get my passion for making videos back. And then my friend passed away. And it's hard to stay motivated because everything reminds me of him. Dude, I'm not living a good life right now. I can't do this, dude. This is too sad for me. We were all supposed to you guys, it's consuming me. Oh shit, no shit. There's a new salon there. Fuck, I gotta get my hair did, bro. This is a weird intersection. Alright, you guys. We're cruising. We already saw a little bit of wildlife. That's why you can't drive recklessly. I saw a dead goose in the street and I was like pissed off. I was like, really? I was like, really, people? Do you have to fucking do that? That was insane seeing no one downtown. Like, I know it's early in the morning, but like, normally you see some people. There was, oh no, I lied. There was the one truck unloading stuff to the restaurant. Yeah. I want him back. And I I don't know how I'm gonna do this year without him. Halloween, Christmas, I don't know how I'm gonna do it without. I didn't realize it, but he was like my best friend. Yeah, we're just cruising. There's like 4 rec centers in this town, and like this is part of the historified joint over there, where they got like the pavilion from like the late 1700s, early 1800s, and there's like a swimming pool and shit back there. So I like just took this way, and then like it's so campy right now. I should have the GoPro, because there's like the lights over like the little building of this like little baseball field. Like, yeah. You know, kids talk about... Kids these days. Kids talk about vibes and feel all the time now, or whatever. There's something about aesthetic. There's something about, like, just the dingy yellow light outside of the shitty liquor store. Like, that creates an atmosphere. And there's, like, familiarity. And there's, oh, hi, guys. Sorry. I didn't realize anyone was watching. There's familiarity. And there is, something strange. And, I'm not like one of those people who's like hopelessly stuck in the past, but like I like building on tradition. Or like I've always like loved Taco Bell, and then like when I was like a teenager, one of my friends like worked at Taco Bell, and then like so then just like I was like, oh, okay, and I kind of was playing it up. Like, people were like, dude, this guy's a dumb stoner. He's a fanboy for Taco Bell. And, like, I was, like, leaning into that. I was like, yeah, dude, Mountain Dew. And then when Baja Blast came out, or the Crunchwrap Supreme dropped, I was like, bro, are we going to Bell? And, like, I started this fucking whole shit at my high school. Bro, are we going to T-Bell? You going to T-Bell? Yeah. But they also had 89-cent grilled chicken burritos with lime cilantro rice on them and spicy ranch sauce. So, you guys, do you understand? Like, it to some of the younger viewers, and without hatred, you guys are smart. But to some of the younger viewers, you might not be like, all right, well, what's the difference? Like, I've always paid $5 for a Taco Bell burrito. No, dude, the regular items that aren't premium, like, that aren't specialty items, a regular bean and cheese burrito, maybe not even with meat, or not, like, rice, just, like, fucking just goo. Dude, them shits is, like, $5. $3.29. Add some meat, $5. Easy, you know what I'm saying? That's just that just, like, proves how broken everything is, and like how fucked up everything is. And it's like, well, hey, what's your meter for the financial health of America? Oh, you know, well, stuff at Taco Bell is really expensive now. That's how you know. It sounds like really corny or silly, but like, it's the truth, man. Those 89-cent grilled chicken burritos, bro, you go to the store, you say, hey, I need 10 of these cocksuckers, and then you and the boys can eat like kings and fucking shotgun some brewskis in in Theodore's garage. Yeah. I don't do too much of the shotgunning beers these days, but ever since my brother passed away, I have been on an edibles kick. All right. We're exactly where we want to be for what time it is. To get into the shop early. To get all of our hours in. You guys, I can't focus. If anyone in chat has ever lost someone close to them, you can drop a comment. I see people coming in and out a handful at a time. A handful at a time. What? Like a nutsack or two? But, or if you're viewing this as an uploaded video and not a live, you can leave a comment. First of all, my sleep is fucked. I am so tired, man. I'm like, I'm fucking, holy shit, that guy is driving fast. This is not the place to do it here, guy. Shit. What was it? Ow. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't understand. I keep hearing his voice in my head, and I can't turn it off. Like, you guys, this is the worst thing ever that ever happened. And no, I'm not playing up something traumatic that happened to me for YouTube views. I'm on here because generally when people pop in and they hear you talking about something like that, they're, you know, there's a couple of people that, you know, they troll. They're like, ha 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 ha, LOL. But like, most of the people are just saying kind things, and that's really what I need right now. So, I don't know how to navigate the rest of my life without this person. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. What is my role now in the family that now that this person is missing? I don't really feel, bro. Oh, it's just, I know that sounds selfish, but I can't focus on my video games. I'm so sad. I logged on yesterday, and I was just absolutely getting destroyed. In my favorite game. Wow, the sky looks cool as fuck. I don't know if you could see it with the camera, the phone camera. Yeah, and then the moon is in there too. Yeah. That was awesome, dude. Oh my god, this is, it's not real to me yet. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I hate it. I hate this, you guys. Oh my god, chat. Nothing is fun anymore. Like, it doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem real, you guys. Oh, like, dude, so I'm already a disgusting pothead, right? That's fine. That's part of my brand. It's part of my online persona, and it's the medicine that keeps me sane, right? But I've been over smoking lately because I'm so depressed. I can't, it's like, and to you guys who have not ever done it, it's not like alcohol where you're just some kind of a fucked up wreck and your emotions are numb for a while and you can't feel the pain of loss until it wears off and then you become an alcoholic. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen with weed. You still have to sit with your feelings and sort through your emotions like a healthy adult. You're just calm when you're doing it. So I'm like calm and sad. It stops the panic reflex part of the losing someone, if that makes sense. So, oh, that's my That's my usual wake-up alarm actually going right now. So what was I saying? So anyway, because of the grief I'm going through, I'm like over smoking and I'm not enjoying my pot in the lifestyle choice way that I used to. I went home yesterday, hung out with my older sibling, and then we talked about what happened or whatever, and I felt like it still feels like a nightmare. Like even the sky looks different. Like things look different, and I know that sounds like an exaggeration or something, but like no, like you know how when you're on like a really strong mushroom trip and you're like sitting in your backyard, you're like, dude, I'm in a different universe reality version of my backyard right now. I was sitting in the backyard just smoking a joint, and the sky looked like a fucking cartoon. It looked like a joke. It looked like, hey, haha, lol, the universe is laughing. This is not the reality you're supposed to be in. You know, I can't imagine doing stuff without this person. So, like, back to what I was explaining is that I've always been a habitual pothead ever since I was like a little kid, basically, right? It's the thing that slows down my like ADD mind and keeps me from making like knee-jerk decisions and like impulsive moves. Like it keeps me from being like, oh, let's just do it, fuck it, right? And so it's always helped me with impulse control and just being more relaxed in general. Even if it's a sativa, it doesn't matter. But now it's like, oh shit, my joint's wearing off. Normally it's like, okay, time to go to bed. Now it's like, okay, I have to smoke another one just to go to bed. And it's like, I've never had to do that before. It's like it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Has anyone else lost a brother? I'm trying to keep it as ambiguous as possible so people don't like know who my real name and like my family and stuff, but like this is okay. This is yesterday morning was week 3 of them passing, and like some of the shock is wearing off, and I'm devastated, man. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm still me. I'm still that silly, neurotic piece of shit. I'm still me. But I am so depressed. And then if I do start locking in on a game, I go like, wait, why am I being so happy and cheery right now? Like, it's almost like it's inappropriate to be fun in the face of the circumstance. And I'm really trying, you guys. People, you know, I've heard a lot of positive mantras and sayings and being like, you know, I don't know how to explain this. I've been in like down in the dumps before and lost, but this is different. And I feel powerless to it. And like, I know this sounds really selfish and shit, but I want to get more viewers. I want to get moving in my content creator career. Not my career, but like my hobby. My journey, I should say. I didn't mean to say career. I'm pretty fucking tired. Let's have some more Monster. But, and now I'm so sad. I was like, how do I explain this? I was hyped up. Holy shit. I don't know, what do kids like these days? If someone gave them 1 million V-Bucks or whatever, that, like, yeah, that's the one for Fortnite, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so if someone gave a kid that's how hyped I felt about my content journey. And I'm not mad at what happened, like, oh, you're a jerk. Like, I'm so narcissistic. I'm like, you passing away got in the way of my thing. No, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is like, I was so hyped and I was taking an emotional turn for the best, and then I got hit with a fucking tragedy, like, with my guard fully down. And my pants. This shit is just fucking awful, you guys. Who is awful and why am I fucking them? I don't know, dude. I feel awful. And the worst part is that I feel in my heart of hearts, I have the will to carry on and like be autonomous and be strong and be wise and learn things from this. But right now, I just miss the person and I can't get over that. Like, I can hear their voice. I can see them in my mind. Like, I could feel shaking his hand. And then I got called out when it first happened, and I got called out for like talking about like cryogenics and the future of technology. And like, yeah, dude, I was huffing a little bit of copium, but I did say I love my family and I would do anything to help stop the pain. And even if it sounded far-fetched, even if it sounded like some fucking meth smoking fucking psychosis type shit, I really would do the cryogenics and be revived in the future to see if there's any way to go back and fix it. That sounds so like spraying copium in the bag and then huffing it like spray paint. But I'm willing to like at least try that, because I have nothing to lose if it's successful. You know what I mean? It's so far-fetched sci-fi right now. But if we've advanced this far in technology, in such a short amount of time, what if I get awoken? They don't have the technology. Okay, put me back to sleep. And then I wake up like a million years in the future, and they have that Doctor Who type shit, and then yada yada yada. I get to live my own life the way it was supposed to be. That, you know, people could say, oh well, that's just a violent emotional reaction to loss and not feeling in control of your life. Like, oh my goodness, someone passed away. Oh man. Life is filled with uncertainty. Life is filled. I have had friends and acquaintances and family members pass away randomly. Okay? But this was an immediate family member to me, whom I grew up with and did almost everything with. Taught me a lot of things. Hey, good morning. Who's there? What's up? I'm just ranting about my brother passing away and how it's affected my mental health. You know, I'm just trying to survive. You feel me? And can you do this? Okay. Oh, hola Harlem. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué pasa? Verga es muy grande. So, I don't know what I was even saying. I was mid-thought. Yeah, it sounds cheesy and fucking stupid. Like, time travel? Are you Doctor fucking Who? I watch too much Doctor Who. Although, TARDIS does kind of sound like a slur. Yeah. It sounds fucking silly. But why not? There's one of two outcomes, man. This is the way I think of it in my head. Either I get revived in the future and there's technology beyond my wildest dreams, and I'm able to traverse time and prevent tragedy, and everyone wins, and I get to live my life to the fullest, blah, 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 blah. Happy ending, full of cope, everybody's alive, time traveler type shit, insane sci-fi type shit, out there type shit, fucking Doctor Who type shit. Or I'm in a freezer facility, and the horror stories, like I've heard, like power's gone out, or they've shattered people, or they were on it, yeah, or they melted, like it's just like bad things happening in the cryo facilities. Hopefully by the time I'm older, they're just, I mean, who knows, man? Who knows that they can't just like make a replicant from your DNA and they're like, here, we downloaded your brain. Here's your young body again. Like, who fucking knows? Maybe you can do that shit in the future. But worst case scenario is like, you know, World War III fucking happens and the whole fucking nuclear holocaust and the world like exploded and fucking destroyed, and then you know, the power goes out, and then I just fucking, you know, I become part of the earth again. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say here is that when you're hurting this bad, anything's worth a shot. Even if it sounds like the ramblings of a Florida meth head. Why Florida specifically? I don't know, because of the Florida Man headlines. Nice to meet you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll subscribe back to you guys. But you have to have your settings set to public, because otherwise I won't be able to sub back to you. It won't show up on my list. I don't want people to think like, oh, you said that you would sub back to me and then you didn't. That scared the shit out of me, bro. I wasn't even in an intersection, but it looked like a red light camera. It was a street lamp flickering. I was like, oh shit, son. How did I get red light cameraed in the middle of the road? You know, not to be that guy who's like, but actually, dude, the red light cameras are there to enforce traffic and generate revenue, right? The poorer the town, the more fucking red light cameras there are. Do you know how people like violently accelerate on the yellow, or they stop really fast because making people have to react like that instead of clear the intersection and calmly follow the traffic signal, that creates a lot of accidents. And I'm sure like you've seen like an expose or 60 Minutes or like a news thing about like red light cameras. Bro, they cause so many fucking accidents. That like whatever revenue they generate, well, the cops have to show up to the fucking accident and process the reports and do all the work. It's like counterproductive. Oh shit, man. Nice to meet you though, bro. Pretty fucking cool. So, I miss this person with all my heart, and I'm having trouble doing basic tasks, and I can't focus on games, and I'm a wreck. But there's like a 0.1%, like the back of my mind, like maybe that time runner type of shit might actually work. You know? Like, the future is just going to be, you know, the late great Terrence McKenna said, as technology and society moves forward and like enlightenment happens again and people are like consuming psychedelics and becoming like turning to more humanist values and less capitalist values, like he said, society is going to become so weird that we're gonna have to talk about it. Like the reality of living, the reality of the state of being is going to become so strange that we're gonna have to like fucking talk about how it's become strange, because it's not just a feeling. It's like, you know, the movie Idiocracy, like when he's in the future and they're like everything has like a brand name associated with it, or like an advertisement, Carl's Jr., fuck you, I'm eating, or whatever. Like, we're already like starting to get there. Like, I kind of felt it in the Xbox 360 era, like when they would start putting like little ads and little stuff on things, and I was like, dude, wait, it's starting. But dude, I was wrong. It wasn't really starting then. They were just trying to start squeezing a little bit more juice. I said squeezing juice. That's gross. Ah, fuck. What's with all these goddamn fucking potholes, man? Alright, chat, give me 1 second here. I gotta go dark for 1 second. I had the microphone off. I had to grab a quick breakfast here. Just give me 1 second, guys. I am on the move. Alright, guys, I'm back. We got a little bit of time to play with. I'm gonna fucking wolf down my breakfast, and I'm still pretty early for work. So I'll drive past one of my old warehouses or whatever, one of my old facilities, and that should be fun. So just give me just a second here. Chat, enjoy the view. Enjoy the view, chat. I gotta get this greasy fucking excuse for food inside of me. Put it inside me. Oh yeah. Ronald McDonald put his meat in my mouth. What a fine day. That's where my fear of clowns started. You know, I lost connection there for a second. Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald touched my butthole. Too bad I liked it. I shouldn't have chugged all my drink. Bro, that's false advertising. There's no hash in these hash browns. I want my money back, bitch. Motherfucker. Penis. Oh no. Dude. I wonder if I should switch vehicles for the GoPro cruising, because the wide angle and everything, maybe I should do it in the Subaru with the clean. Yeah, bro. Now we gotta smash down a hash brown, you feel me? Okay. Let's get moving. All right. And since we're a little ahead of schedule, let's cruise the industrial park where my old warehouse used to be. It's a small, little, tiny industrial park. Hell yeah. Let's get it. No, you can't goon at the library. But there's pictures of statues with boobs. Oh, hell no, Steven. Yeah, these vertical phone ones are cool, but definitely got to implement the GoPro. So I think I gotta go this way, right? Yeah. It's been a long time since I've been over here. Yeah, I think we're in the right place. And then on the way back, there's that little strip mall place. It's called Nardi's Leaning Tower of Pizza. Bro, they got a mean slice. I don't know if their whole pies are good. I said whole pie. But their slices are on point, bro. Here's something about us dirty Italian Americans, specifically Italian Americans. You know, I'm like the second generation down, or third. Is that like, we know a good slice of pie, man. Like, if you're into that New York style floppy pizza, that's cool or whatever. But I'm talking about like thin crust, fucking Italian beef, hot giardiniera, pepperoni, garlic, mushrooms, sausage. Oh fuck, man, fuck me dead in the ass. Now I want pizza. You guys, like I said, I was talking about that like fucking hokey pokey time travel shit that may or may not be real. But did I do anything for my family? So, who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? Alright, bro, let's do it. Alright, this is the back side. I turned a little too early, but then we'll... Whoa! We'll take the first left. I love the Midwest, man. It's just, I don't know. There's something charming about here. I don't know, man. Is that the old building? No. You know what? It's further down, dude. There's this trash master here. Hang on. It was further down, I think. Right? Yeah, okay. We're gonna go there real quick, and then we're going to head to the office for the day and get our 8 hours in. That's why. Here it is, dude. There's like a bunch of cars parked there. So I'm gonna go to the end of the street and do a little flippy floppy again. And then I'll slowly drive by, and that was the really old shop, and it was like this really old building from times forgotten. Okay, maybe not that old, but pretty fucking old. That's why I like Elgin and Dundee and Carpentersville and a lot of the towns here, like all the way like Galena. That stuff is so interesting to me. It's like history, man. And the sky is pink right now. So yeah, this building right here, you can't see it, but there's cars everywhere. So much for seeing the thing I was trying to show. That's what I need the GoPro for. I don't know, I kind of want to do a couple food videos too, but I'm uncomfortable eating on camera. I didn't used to be. Oh, dude, this is awesome. Get a little pink sunrise. I don't know why that sounds like a degenerate sex act. Oh yeah, bro, I gave her a pink sunrise. Yeah, dude, high five. Or is that just when you wake up in the morning and slap your morning cock with a ping pong paddle, and then it turns pink and red, and then you say it's a morning sunrise? My brain is bad. I thought of some funny shit yesterday. I can't remember it. So you know what? My friend had this ingenious idea, and he said, "Write that shit down." So just to the right here is a little strip mall, and there's a locksmith. Oh, hell no, motherfucker. Don't come out now. Damn, I gotta get gas after work. Dude, this Trump gas is R-wording me in the pee hole. Sorry, not sorry. Look at that, 529. When I told someone who doesn't live here that the gas was creeping up over the like 5.5, and it was gonna be a whole fucking dollar more, it's gonna be $6 a gallon soon. They're like, nuh-uh, and I was like, yeah, huh. Let's fucking bomb innocent people in another country. That makes us safer. Not only does that not make us safer, Trump is going to trigger another 9/11 with his foolish antics and just slaughtering indiscriminately. I hated George W. Bush for his war in the Middle East. I hated Obama for continuing his war in the Middle East and drone striking people, because the traditional liberals are just kind of just like conservatives. Like, they care about some human issues, but they're like, hey, let's low-key still bomb the Middle East because that shit is our priority. And what's going on right now to destabilize the region and what's going on all around the world, you know, okay, cool. Trump's your guy. You like him. He's arrogant. You like his attitude. He's a businessman. He talks shit. And I like that. He tells it like it is. Bro, enough of that. Like, the using the outdated American exceptionalism to fucking bully other countries and destroy people and kill people and just like fucking start World War III at the behest of Israel. Come on, Trump. I know you're an evil motherfucker and you Republicans are fucking evil, but like, you don't have to destroy the whole world. You can just like destroy locally. You don't have to destabilize the global economy that's dependent on fossil fuels because, and I quote, the people on the right thought alternative energy sources were queer. Literally, they're like, you drive a Prius, you blow knob. And it's like, okay, cool, homophobia, nice. It's like, some people like cock, okay? You know? Straight women and gay men both like cock. And they're like, hey, what's up? We're friends. Fucking, I don't know, man. Some of these super, I'm hetero, are just obvious closet cases. You know, like clavicular. But, yeah. It's okay to be gay. Come out of the closet and stop fucking promoting xenophobia and hatred and homophobia because, like, you're a nerd. It's like Reddit. It's like one of those, not Reddit, it's like one of the 4chans. Like, be me. I'll do it. Like, not me literally, but it would be like, be me. I'm gay, but my dad is really Catholic, and he doesn't like that shit. So, instead of like, you know, just being a normal fucking person, I'm gonna spread hate against gays, even though I am one, because my dad is mean. Like, that's, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, there's a lot of these people that say, like, I hate gay people. They're unchristian. They're so terrible and it's nauseating. Those people are like searching, oh, big fat cock porn. Like, I'm serious. I know it's like a trope, but like 9 times out of 10 it's true. So look for the guy who's spewing the most fucking hate, being like, oh man, it's an abomination, oh man, oh gross. No one's telling you to think about it, Scott. And then and then fucking you go like look at his computer and it's just like big black cocks, Puerto Rican twinks, oh my god, I fell down the stairs and his cock went in my mouth. Like, you know, stuff like that. Like, oh my god, what are you doing, step bro? But it's frat homies. I'm pretty sure somewhere there's some super like sheltered homophobic and strange and misunderstood and upset and maladapted like bros, and they're like frat bros, and they're like they like sucked each other off at Beta Kappa blowjob or whatever the fucking god. That whole thing is so fucking stupid, by the way. That whole culture is so fucking stupid, by the way. So these I'm thinking somewhere this literally probably happened, like at like a Christian college. The guys blew each other, and then they're like, bro, it's not gay, it's a pledge, man. Yeah, it's not gay, bro. I'm not gay, bro. And it's just like, okay, well, maybe it took you experimenting to realize you're not gay, but I don't know. I just see homophobia all the time, like in such like a fucking blatant way, like on both sides of the aisle, and it's like, dude, can you like let people live their motherfucking lives? Yeah, man. Just let people live their fucking lives. Oh, but what about the children? Stop using the children as a cudgel to fucking diarrhea on marginalized groups, okay? I hate that. But what about the kids? Yeah. What about the kids? Take care of the kids, man. Fucking school shootings. That's like an American pastime. It's like a baseball, a apple pie. And so, like, fucking, if you really care about the kids, you would do something. But they're like, oh no, the gays. It's like, yeah, what about the suicide rate for gay teens being bullied? Oh, I said sewer slide. Oh, it's supposed to say snoober slide. So, like, yeah, what about the sewer slide rate for gay teens, man? Come on, man. Homophobia is diarrhea, and so is racism, and so is sexism. They're all on the same page of the same book. Like, hey, you're different. I don't like you. You are a woman or a black person, and you're incapable of thinking like me. Like, that is so primitive and backwards. Like, a human brain is a human brain, and what you put into it and what you get out of it is just, that's how it works. There's no particular race of person that's better. Like, that idea is just so hurtful, and honestly, it's like a cousin fucker thing. It's like, hey Cletus, do you hate black people? Yeah, I'm black people. Do you hate gay people? Yeah, I hate gay people. And they're like, oh my god, we can hate trans people together now. Oh yeah, long live the Klan, brother. Like, those people are mentally, I don't want to say the R word, right? Because I want to be respectful. But those guys are mentally retarded. Like, they have like something wrong with them. Like, people who hate other humans like that, they have something mentally wrong with them. It should be a default to want to like help other people. And I know it's like, oh, Eages, but racism has been taught and passed down orally and written down through generations. No, dude, but still, How stupid can you be that you're like, hey, that person's different. They're fucking dumb or whatever. Yeah, dude. So stupid. It makes me just angry. Like, just the idea that we're like in a modern society and that stuff still exists and people have to go through it. Oh, man. And I spoke about it briefly in another live where I was like, you can't even like be shocking or like say something kind of borderline shitty, be like, oh, you know, Italians are greasy. Like, I'm Italian, by the way. Just I used it as an example so I wasn't misrepresenting or seeming shitty. Oh, Italians are greasy. Like, you know, sometimes you let that shit slide. Right? I forgot what I was gonna say because I started thinking about it again. Oh my god. Oh fuck, man. Bottom line is racism, homophobia, sexism, it's just so stupid. It's just so ignorant. I lost my point, but I started thinking of it again. I never lost anyone this close to me before. And frankly, I'm not doing too well. Oh, his name's not Harlem. It's Harlan Reeve. Hi, Harlan Reeve. Thank you. You should subscribe, man. Sorry, I just sidetracked my own point. I was like, do I go in now? Because I literally have like about 20 minutes before I actually have to hit the punch clock and start my shift. So I think I'll just stay here for a little bit and rant for a little bit, but I just got emotional and it completely sidetracked my train of thought. I was ready to make a riveting fucking point. Going back to one of my older points, though, is that it's just if you follow logic, if you just follow logic, you're gonna be okay. All right. I thought to myself, like, let's just hypothetically assume that the racists are right, and eugenics and racist science like that. Let's just say that that's all correct. And like there are different humans that are, I don't even like to say it, that are less or whatever, right? Or less intelligent or whatever. So you as a Christian, right? Because most of the white supremacists are Christians. A lot of them evangelicals or Baptists. A lot of the white supremacists are Christian. So like, if there was another human being that needed help, right? Let's say the eugenics are true. The black man is I'm doing German because they were the ones that like started the master race shit. Oh yeah, the black man is no good, yeah, right? Let's say all that's true. So wouldn't you help that group of people instead of light a cross on their lawn and threaten to kill their family? Like that's not logical. You're not following, like, you're a Christian. All men are created equal in the eyes of God. You're supposed to express love. You're supposed to accept the foreigner. You're supposed to clothe the homeless and feed the homeless, You're supposed to accept people for who they are and love them, right? And yet you want to drive out and literally kill certain groups of people? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That's not progressive in any way. Just be like, I don't like you. You look different than me. I don't like you. That's like, okay. That is some of the dumbest fucking logic. Like, you know how in like maybe like preschool or some shit. Oh, you took my toy. I don't like you. That's how racism sounds to me. It's like, oh, you're slightly different and have a different cultural background. Like, oh, I don't like you. It doesn't make sense at all. Like, it doesn't make, like, okay. What I mean by that when I keep saying it doesn't make sense is, yes, it doesn't make sense. And, you know, people are people. Why should it be that we should get along so awfully? You know what I mean? Like, Depeche Mode addressed a lot of hatred and homophobia in their music. It doesn't make sense. You're different. I hate you. But, like, on another level that it doesn't make sense is, like, there's no history behind it. It's not like in 1712 the Africans invaded the colonies, the British colonies, and started killing people. No. There's not a war. There's not a history. You try to enslave a people and then you're dumb. That's so fucked up. But here's the thing. People don't want to let this one go. They don't want to admit it. It's because they're Christians. They think slavery is okay. It's permissible. It says in the Bible several times, talk about ownership of another human, and it says you have to treat your slaves nicely to get into heaven. And that you can't enslave your own tribe or whatever. It has to be someone else's. Like, it's just so fucked up. Because, like, I guess in those ancient times, that was, like, socially permissible. Because it was, like, land grab. It was before siege warfare. It was before, like, castles. It was before, like, okay, here's my castle. Here's my flag. I got some more land in the bag. It was, like, more primitive back then. And empires were, like, the lines were drawn differently. I don't know. I'm going on a weird tangent, but like, why did I get triggered by racism? And why was I ranting about that? I saw a clip earlier of this lady following this black dude and like filming him with her phone, and he's like, "This is my apartment." And he was like, "Oh yeah? Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, this is my apartment." And she's like, "I'm gonna call the cops on you." And he's like, she was like, "Why did you walk in after me?" And he was like, I can't remember the clip. You can find it. You can look it up. And I think it's a pretty old clip from like 2014. But he was going to his apartment, and he like walked in like with her, and she's like, "Where's your key?" And he goes, like, "It's in my pocket." Like, but I was just walking in because I was going to walk over and get my mail or some shit. Like, I'm going to my apartment. She's like, "Are you really? Are you really going to your apartment? Who do you know? Who's your friend here? I have to speak with them." She was not letting up. And it's like, dude, back when I lived in an apartment and not a house, do you know how many times I had to like, I was like, "Oh, where's my key?" Or like someone else was going in, so I had to go in with them. Like, so this lady was just harassing this guy, and she was like, "Fucking, who are you? Where do you live?" And it was just so cringe. It was just like, why be the problem? Why create the problem and then go, "Oh, black man's scary"? I'm sorry, these stupid white bitches, these fucking Karens. I can't fucking even, dude. I swear to God, man. Like, I don't promote violence on this channel, but like some of these angry old ladies that say the N word, they just need to get slapped a couple times. Okay? Like, you think that would like shock them back and be like, you dude, that's like a fucking 7-year-old at Walmart. You can't, don't say the fucking N word. Okay, well, I have 5 minutes. My rants are totally unhinged and incoherent today. My there's no structure because I woke up, I missed them. I can't justify it in my mind. They're not there to talk to. I had to pick them up from a funeral home in a box. I don't feel like a fucking human. I don't know if I'll ever be the same, you guys. And so, like, I try to offset it by talking about other stuff, but then it's constantly in the back of my mind, and I keep losing my train of thought. I keep losing my train of thought. Like, you know, I was tasking at work, and I had to, like, leave myself a sticky note when I went to lunch because I just can't. I'm in the ether. Like, it's ironic that, like, I'm the stoner and I'm, like, complaining, like, dude, I feel foggy right now. I can't focus. Or, oh, dude, I don't want to move. I don't want to get up. But it's like that. I'm so sad. It feels like there's just feels like there's a lead blanket fall over me, like one of those nets that Batman throws, like the nets with the weights that like wrap around the person. I'm in intense emotional pain. I was supposed to hang out with them, and now they're gone, dude. I don't know, guys. I don't feel well. Went on a rant about racism that didn't really make sense because I got triggered by a clip I saw this morning. I miss my bro so bad. I don't think I'll ever be the same again. Like, it's done. It's over. It happened. But, like, I keep thinking of them, like, walking in the room, being like, hi. I don't get it. My mind is all over the place, dude. I want them to be here. I mean, thanks for watching my stream. I'm gonna have to use my GoPro for some of these setups, and I'm not charging. I should have put the battery on charge when I left today. Could have got a solid like 8 or 9 hours, but that's okay. Let me go ahead and sub to this guy's channel real quick. Wait, what? Won't let me just go to his channel. Well, I'm a mess. And this stream was cringe, and it didn't make any sense. I keep thinking of good rants, and then I keep thinking of missing the person. And then that takes over the front of my brain, and then I just keep going back and forth. Not doing well. I might be on a game tonight. I might not be on a game tonight. I think I need to go do something and not film it. Right? And then maybe afterward or a different day, I will film. I really want to start doing some of these video projects I've been ranting about. It's just so fucking hard, you guys. Last night I was supposed to clip one of my videos and make a short out of it. I just kind of had dinner and like played and then logged off because I couldn't play. And I never made that clip. So I think I'll do that today. I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say. I went on some bizarre tangents because I can't focus. I've never missed anyone this much in my whole life. And I'm so tired of fucking feeling sad. I'm so tired of feeling fucking depressed. I'm so tired of just feeling down. And not like I'm angry, like, oh, why did you have to pass away? That's, getting in the way of my life. No, it's like my distress tolerance had just finally like rebuilt itself from whatever trauma I was going through before. And then an immediate family member that I grew up with is gone. So like, people be like, it's part of God's plan. Bro, if there was an all-loving God, this would not have happened. I think that's pretty plain and simple. Christians really don't like those arguments and they try to debunk them with scripture. But like, it might be rudimentary, but that's plain and simple logic right there. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Sometimes it auto tags people. And like, when I was gonna do another rant, I was gonna say, shout out Dade Murphy. He's cool as fuck, man. He's silly. I like his videos. Anyway, I gotta get going now. It's about time to punch. I got 2 minutes before I gotta punch in, so that's it for me. But hey, I noticed you just joined the stream. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a mean comment. Leave me a nice comment. I'm kind of out of my mind right now, and I'm documenting it on video. Is that healthy? I don't know. Is it therapeutic? Absolutely. So thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you enjoy my sense of humor, my videos about Gears of War, or my gameplay, or Tom Hanks, or Taco Bell, or anything of the above, Mountain Dew, my friends, yeah. So, if you're a true believer, and you enjoy the chalupas, the Baja Blast, and praise to Hanks, you're a friend of mine. So, why don't you drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Eages, losing my mind live, and I'll see you later.